When tenants are looking for an apartment in Madrid, they often ask us the same question: which documents are required? When I get this question, I always think, yes, everyone asks this, and luckily it's not as complicated as it sounds. It's not a practical question, it's a strategic question. By knowing the financial criteria upfront, you as a tenant can avoid surprises. You can focus on what you afford and strengthen your position in Madrid's competitive rental market. In this video, I'll explain the key conditions for a solvent tenant and how we assess in practice. My name is Lilian Hermans, founder of Guarantor. We manage properties in Madrid and hope to welcome you soon as one of our tenants. So how do we assess tenants? There is no one-size-fits-all answer because every financial situation is different. Nevertheless, there are clear principles that always apply, and I'll walk you through them. We distinguish 4 types of potential tenants. First, students or young professionals living in Spain. Students or young professionals living inside the European Union. Those coming from outside the European Union, and Spanish employees. We always require a valid passport or Spanish DNI ID or a NIE document. And on top of that, an official enrollment of the university, if you are a student, of course. And besides, for students and young professionals who don't have sufficient resources, we ask the parents or someone else to guarantee the payment of the rent. For non-European students or young professionals who don't have enough resources, we ask also ideally for a Spanish guarantor. If they don't have this, we ask the parents or another person who again guarantee the payment of the rent if they can provide sufficient funds. If it is complicated to review those documents, we ask for a rental payment in advance. For example, if the rental contract would be 11 months, we might ask for an advance payment of 6 months. For employed Spanish tenants, the process is more straightforward. We require an employment contract and the last 3 salary slips, either from the tenant directly or from the guarantor. Our key rule of thumb: as a general rule, we apply a maximum rent to income ratio of 30%. If this ratio is difficult to meet, we always recommend adding a guarantor to strengthen the application. If you're planning to rent in Madrid and want to know whether you qualify, feel free to contact us. We're happy to advise you. Have a nice day.